Hello, this is David Smith at the Develop Conference in Brighton, and I'm pleased to have with me Rob Precious, the VP Sales for Geomerics. Rob, please, can you tell us a bit about yourself and Geomerics?
Thank you, David. Yes, VP of Sales. I've been at Geomerics for about 3 years now, and actually I worked for them on a consultancy basis before that and helped them to build the team before they had a product to go out to market. Geomerics are a technology company. We work in the middleware space in the games industry. We sell solutions to game developers and publishers in the lighting sector. It's a real-time radiosity solution, which is basically bounced lighting.
Very good. And a VP Sales, what does a VP Sales do at a company like Geomerics?
At a company like Geomerics, it's a VP of Sales. Because we're a reasonably small company, the role is quite wide, so I do get involved with lots of areas, including all of the marketing and the recruitment as well. But the main role is obviously to shift our software into as many developers as possible worldwide. So it means managing all the territories worldwide with agents or directly.
And how did you come to be working at Geomerics in the first place?
So I have a history in the middleware industry. It really kicked off about 10, 11 years ago with a company called Criterion that did the renderware solution. That was really the first time that the games industry accepted using other people's software to build their own games, and rather than building the same thing at every company every time they built a game. So that was my break into the industry. We really broke the sector, the middleware sector, and encouraged people to use third-party solutions. And from there, then obviously the experience has been that I was one of the first people in this area of the industry, and so most new technology companies are looking for people that have done this thing before.
Fantastic. And why, in your view, is Geomerics a great place to work?
There are many things about Geomerics that makes it a great place to work. Not just the company itself, but the location in Cambridge, of course. Cambridge is a city that is steeped in academic history, and indeed we spun out of Cambridge University. So from our point of view, there is a lot of raw talent around the area. There's a lot of other technology companies in many different fields, so we get to mix with a whole load of different technologists. As a company, Geomerics are based in the station end of the city, so we're literally a 5-minute walk from the station, which is a 50-minute direct train down to London. So it means that people can commute to us also from London very easily. We're in the same building as Sony Cambridge, so we get to mix with other game developers all of the time. Cambridge, and not many people know this, but Cambridge actually has 10% of the workforce in the UK games industry working there. And some huge companies. We have the first and the third largest independent developers in the country in Jagex and Frontier. And then obviously we have a Sony office. We have the hugely talented Ninja Theory team there, and obviously some technology companies like Geomerics and Phonetic Arts, who are another middleware company. Geomerics, as I said, spun out of Cambridge University, and we are a hugely talented mix of people from academia, from a lighting background, from a games industry background, and from an art background, all squeezed into one fairly small company, and it leads towards a very sort of interesting and fulfilling working life with all of these different people. And in fact, out of the 15 people that we have based there right now, 9 of them are PhDs, ranging from anything from mathematics to astrophysics to theology, believe it or not.
Very good. So room for a few more PhDs, I suspect.
Possibly. It's not the only criteria at all. It's just happened that way. And of course, in amongst those academics, we need a very good mix of experienced game programmers as well.
Good. Finally, what advice would you give a job seeker looking to apply for a job with Geomerics?
With Geomerics, I would say don't be scared by what I've just said about the PhDs. It's by far not the only criteria that we're looking for. We want a mix of people with all of the skills that we need. So that is obviously some deep-rooted academic skills, but then we also need some highly practical people, people that have games industry know-how, people that have console know-how. So I would urge people not to be scared by that, not to be scared by the fact that our technology is kind of at the sort of holy grail of lighting in the games industry right now, but not to be put off by that, because it really is just putting one foot in front of the other and just making things better every day, and that's the kind of people that we're looking for.
Great. Rob Precious, VP Sales for Geomerics, thank you very much.
Thank you.